If you've ever started something, a project, a channel, a habit, and you're at the point where the excitement is gone, but the finish line is nowhere close, you're in the messy middle. And this is where most people quit. Not because they failed, because they got bored. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you a 3-word question that's keeping me from quitting. And there's research that explains why it works on almost everyone. This is the Discipline Experiment, 12 videos in 12 weeks. I've started and abandoned 47 projects in my life. Podcasts, businesses, creative ideas, all started, none finished. This series is me testing whether I can break that pattern. Episode 7, Halfway Point. If you're new, Episode 1 will catch you up. But if you've ever been halfway through something and felt the pull to walk away, stay for this one. A few weeks ago, I was on a call with a close friend. I'd shared this series with him, and he said something I haven't been able to stop thinking about. I wanted to start a series too, but I made one video and I wasn't happy with it, so I remade it. And then I remade it again, 7 times, 7 versions of the same video, and I was never satisfied. Eventually, life just filled the gap, and the idea died. 7 versions of one video. I'm making 12 different videos in 12 weeks. And here's what hit me on that call, immediately, like a reflex. That could be me. That is me, just a different version. Because I felt it during this series, the pull to go back and redo episode 3, the voice that says episode 5 wasn't good enough, the temptation to stop moving forward and start polishing what's behind me. My friend didn't quit because he was lazy. He quit because he cared too much about getting it right. And caring too much became the trap. That's not a motivation problem. That's a perfectionism problem, wearing a motivation mask. And I realized, if I keep moving forward, even when it's messy, even when it's not my best work, I'm doing the one thing he couldn't. Not because I'm better than him, because I'm choosing a different door. Here's what nobody tells you about being halfway through something hard. The problem isn't that motivation disappears. The problem is you keep checking whether it came back. At episode 1, the question I asked every day was, do I feel like doing this? And the answer was always yes. New energy, new project, that first week high where everything feels possible. By episode 5, that question started getting answered with silence. Or not really. Or just opening YouTube instead of the script doc. But somewhere around now, episode 7, the dead center, the question changed on its own. It stopped being, do I feel like doing this? And became, did I say I would? 3 words. Did I commit? That question only has one answer, and it doesn't change based on your mood, your views, or whether you think episode 5 was good enough. This isn't just something I stumbled into. James Clear talks about this in Atomic Habits, identity-based change. His argument is that most people set goals based on outcomes, but the people who actually follow through frame it around identity. Do I feel like it is an outcome question. It checks your mood. Did I say I would is an identity question. It checks your word. Mood changes every hour. Your word only changes if you let it. Now, someone watching this is already thinking, that's not discipline, that's guilt. You're just afraid to look like a quitter again. Fair. And honestly, I'm not sure there's a clean line between responsibility and fear of failure at this stage. Maybe there isn't one. But here's what I do know. Guilt makes you feel bad. Responsibility makes you open the document. One paralyzes, the other produces. I'm producing, so I'll take it. So if you're in the messy middle right now, and you probably are because most people are always halfway through something, here are 3 moves keeping me from adding this to the pile of 47. Move 1. Change the daily question. Stop asking, do I feel like working on this today? Start asking, did I commit to this? The first question gives you a new exit every morning. Your mood dips, you're out. The second question has one answer, and it's the same answer on your worst day as your best. Write it somewhere you'll see it before your brain starts negotiating. Move 2. Stop fighting the boredom. At episode 1, making a video felt like an event. At episode 7, it feels like Tuesday. That's not a warning sign. That's the system working. If it still felt exciting, I'd still be running on dopamine. And dopamine is a terrible project manager. It shows up for the launch party and ghosts you by week 3. The fact that this feels ordinary is proof I've built something that doesn't need excitement to survive. Move 3. Shrink the metric. At episode 1, I measured success by, is this good enough? At episode 7, I measured success by, did I publish it? The bar didn't get lower, it got honest. My friend remade one video 7 times trying to make it perfect. I'm making 12 and letting them be imperfect. That's not lower standards. That's a different definition of success. In the messy middle, the only metric that matters is, are you still moving forward? Right now, there's something in the back of your mind. A project, a goal, a commitment you made to yourself that you've been quietly thinking about walking away from. Drop it in the comments. Just the name, 1 word, 2 words. You don't have to explain it. Because here's what I've learned. The things we quit silently are the ones that follow us. The ones we say out loud become harder to abandon. Name it. That's move 1 in action. My friend made one video 7 times and never moved on. I've made 7 videos, none of them perfect, and I'm still here. Same impulse, different door. The voice that tells you to go back and fix it, to start over, to wait until it's ready. That voice doesn't want you to make something better. It wants you to make nothing at all. And the only answer I've found, the only thing that works when motivation is gone and perfectionism is loud and nobody's watching, is 3 words. I said I would. That's what's keeping this from becoming number 48. And if you're in the middle of something right now, something messy, something imperfect, something nobody's cheering for, ask yourself, did you say you would? Then you already have your answer. Episode 8 next week. 5 more to go. Still here.